Hello and welcome to Northmorphic Physio. My name is Peter and I'm one of the physiotherapists here. It's a bit odd chatting to you through a camera, but hopefully we'll get to meet you face to face soon. Hello and welcome to the VALD functional screening. This is going to be for injury prevention and rehabilitation. This VALD musculoskeletal screening consists of 3 parts. The first is going to be all done on a bed, which is going to be looking at hip range of movement, knee range of movement, ankle range of movement. Then we'll get you standing and possibly have a look at your lower back, and then we'll have a look at how your feet move on functional tests such as the squat, lunge, single leg squat. The second part of this screening is going to be dynamometry testing. Now this involves lying on the bed or sitting on the bed and us holding a handheld monitor either with a strap or just with our bodies, and you trying to kick us through the wall. All this is going to tell us is how much force you're generating through each of the movements, looking again at hip and knee mainly. And last but not least, we've got the VALD ForceDecks. Now, why are they so important? Well, they've pressure plates. They measure how much force we're putting through each limb at any one time and how quickly we can generate that force. That gives us an opportunity to test balance, gives us an opportunity to look at imbalances, as well as test strength and rate of force development, eccentric force development, control, all those sorts of things. Now, when it comes to the tests, the options are endless, but some of the more common ones include the single leg stand, either eyes open or eyes closed, depending on how good your balance is. Then we can look at things like a general squat to give us an idea of your movement pattern, imbalances, depth, as well as speed and rate of force development. Then we can go into a single leg squat, which encompasses both looking at imbalances, right versus left, as well as your balance, so incorporating the balance into the movement. Then we can go on to some tests a bit more functional, such as a bridge, which can be really nice to look at glute strength and glute rate of force development. Then we've got our mid-thigh pull, which is a glorified deadlift, looking at overall strength. You can do isometric squats, you can do heel raises, you can do plyometrics like a counter movement jump. All of these things can be done, and depending on what your screening requires and why you come into the clinic, those will be the tests that we apply to you. And don't worry if you're slightly nervous for doing a test, we'll have plenty of time so that you can become familiar with the movement before we actually record the data, so we can have as many trial or practice runs as you like without wasting all your strength, obviously, so that you are comfortable with the movement when we complete the test. So now that all that testing is done and dusted, what do you get out of it? The main thing is, if you're into sport, if you want to do into sport, if you're just into your general health, the thing that we can provide to you is a tailored rehab program. And this is where it all comes together. We incorporate your range of movement tests with your isometric strength testing using the dynamometer, with then the VALD reports that come out. And we'll send you all of these reports, as well as tailor a program designed for you, for your needs, to get you either back on the sports field, keep you on the sports field, or just keep you generally fit and healthy. Now that you know what the VALD screening is all about, we really look forward to meeting you in person one day. If you have any questions or would like to look at our website, it will be first link down in the description below, and our contact details will be right here on the screen.